Hello guys, it looks blurry. Anyway, right, let's go, let's kick this in. All right, are we there? Yeah, we got there in the end. Yeah, that does look blurry. Sorry, not the screen. I just put my specs on and it looks like my normal eyesight has got better than what my specs were doing, so I'm going to keep them off. Right, wow, what a beginning that was. Yeah, I don't know. I did a Windows update last week, and I'm sure I've sim raced in the meantime, but for some reason it wasn't working, so I couldn't get the wheel working, so I had to basically reboot, like, I think it's about 5 times I had to reboot. Windows wanted to restart every time it picked up my wheel, which it's never done before, and it ended up still wasn't working. So I uninstalled the software and just let Windows use its own drivers, which worked, but I had no force feedback. So then I reinstalled the software for the wheel, and the wheel just kicked, so I knew that it was back, and here we are. Right, are we out there? Let me know you're out there. Say hi. Hi, Andy. And then we'll get going on this. I've turned it off for this one, Andy. The likes and dislikes. I can see them. I got 3 likes. I can see them, but they're off because I'm not having any, I'm not having any visible downvotes on this one. So, right, here we go. So basically, Sabine Schmitz, professional racing driver, she passed away a few days ago. And her job, up until I think 2011, was to drive the Nurburgring taxi. Now, this isn't the exact car, but I'm going to explain the differences right now. She knew this track like nobody. There's no other person walking the earth that knew the track better than she did. This is the Nordschleife, or as it's called, the Nurburgring North Loop. The single most dangerous track in the world, period. And it's about 13 miles or 21 kilometers long, and it has claimed many lives, and it has claimed even more cars. So her job was to take people around a lap. They came, they paid, she took them round. And if you watch videos of Sabine driving this track, again, I'm going to repeat, it's one of the most dangerous racetracks in the world. They won't do Formula 1 here anymore. It's way too dangerous. But she would drive this car, well, not this car, she would drive a BMW M3 around, and it would be screeching its wheels off. And she'd be talking to you like she was just sat on a sofa at home. Like it was just the most normal thing in the world. Now, I know the track. I'm going to try and push it, but I don't think it's going to take a few goes. I'm not going to get it first time because it's such a hell of a track. So there probably are going to be thrills, spills, and incidents. So basically, Sabine Schmitz drove, in the main, she drove a BMW M3 E60. That's a hell of a car. Now, she drove that completely, well, unmodified, as you would buy from the garage, showroom, but the only difference was the uprated brake pads, not the discs, just the pads. That's the only difference that was in that car. She needed the pads so they didn't go soft at the end of a lap or something. But she also drove a BMW M3, which is what this is. But the one she drove was the E90. So this is the E92, the one you're looking at right here. The difference? Well, the difference is the style of the car. So a BMW E90, the one she drove was the 4-door version, the saloon or sedan, however you phrase it. The E91 was the same, but it was the same body, but it was a convertible. And the E92, which is this one, is the two-door. So the only difference between Sabine's car and this one is two doors. All right, let's get behind the wheel and see where we are. Where's my wheel? All right, Anthony and Steve, welcome to the stream. This is probably going to be a fairly short one, I would say. Do we have good sound here? Are you hearing this? Can you hear it, Rev? My audio mixer looks weird when I do that. Yeah, no, it might be fine. Right, now Sabine would drive with traction control off. This is gonna kill me. She could do it. I mean, she was a professional driver. I'm not. So, yeah, I can see me coming a cropper here. So, just as a tribute to her, we're going to try and do a lap. Not quite like she'll do it, but, you know, maybe close, somewhere close. I don't know. I'm debating yet whether to, I'm just sorry, I had to go over the grass there because I'm just picking up my specs. I'm deciding whether to use them or not. Okay, I have my force feedback back. So welcome to the North Loop. Oh my god, I can already feel that rear end just a little bit loose. I'm not going to time this, am I? Oh my god. I want traction. This is just the beginning. Oh, Jesus. There's so much power in this car. Little slide. Oh no, I'm in the wall. The wheels, yeah, I keep doing that. Let's do it again. I think the wheels, let's have a look, see what happened at the end there. The front had, I don't know if the front lost grip or gained it. Let's have a look. I was doing okay there. Oh, look at the back end slide through that corner. Where's my mouse? See if we can do this again. See if you can notice the back end go out. There she goes, just a little. Thing is, when you hit the brakes here, you have to come off the brakes, otherwise you get that. The back end goes loose when you're steering. That's what happened. Yeah, you have to lift off the brakes, which is completely counterintuitive going into a corner, but we'll try again. Still got traction off? Yep. Very low, throaty sound, which is exactly how the M5 does sound. As it has a V10 monster engine in it. Okay. Try again. I could drive at 90% and complete the lap, but that just wouldn't be in the style of Mrs. Schmitz. Ooh, 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 ooh. go. Lifting off the brakes. A little bit more there. Over the curb on the right, although, ooh, maybe not. Now I see why Sabine didn't use that curb. Take a tip from her. I have been watching her doing some laps. Oh, Jesus. When it gets slidey and unpredictable. There, that's when it gets a little bit hairy. Oh! Oh, that's a hard braking corner. Oh. Now, at the bottom of this hill, we have some tight S's, and Sabine would normally drift round there. I'm not going to do that because I will screw up the lap if I even attempt it. But she would just bang the throttle in and just get the back end out here. She'd set up the drift here, and then, yeah, and then just, oh, I don't even know why I tried that. Hey Mark, everything is pretty good. Thank you. Hope everything's okay with you too. I come down probably more gears than I should to try and encourage a little bit of engine braking, just to slow me down a bit more. Oh, it wouldn't downshift. Bloody electronics. It took me a while to learn this track, and I'm still learning. Oh God, the hell. I learned it in sections. I did a third at a time. I mastered the first third of the track and then forget the rest, but I still completed the laps, and then I did the second. I concentrated on the corners for the middle, and then the final third at the end, and I learnt it. I managed to put a lap together, and then I just put more and more, and I hit the wall there because it seems that I'm not too good at driving and talking at the same time. I don't really gel doing that because I don't concentrate like I should. Windscreen's getting a bit dirty by the looks of it. Now Sabine would do this flat out. But that's only because she's got more cojones than most guys on this track. Oh jeez. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't need the downshift there. See? Now we're going into the carousel. So the question is, can I keep it inside the carousel as you're supposed to? Here we go. Oh, that I entered that pretty slowly, to be honest. I braked. Now, although it doesn't affect me, if I can quote Sabine Schmitz, you need a good bra to go into the carousel. One of her quotes. I'll take her word for it. This car feels amazingly good, well balanced, which is what I would expect from a Beamer. They're pretty 50-50 balanced with the weight front to rear. Juice. Yeah, that caught me off guard there. Ooh, baby, 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 what's going on? Why did we lose so much grip? How come I didn't get that back? That's weird. Not a perfect lap then. Have I clipped this too much? No, we're okay. Heavy braking. Oh, yeah, bugger. Oh, backsliding out there, lovely. Down the hill. Oh, we lost it. The back end got too light over the hill. Oh, no. I was about to say this part is flat out. Damn. I guess it highlights just how difficult this track is to drive and how good she was at doing it. I suppose when you've turned over 30,000 laps, you tend to get to know the place. Whoa, what happened? Oh, subscriber, thank you. Little rusty barking there. I wondered what that was. Thanks for your subscription. Well, that's the time set. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't my best time. We'll have a look now and see what it was. And that, not counting the crashes, if you are being taken around the track in the ring taxi, that is 225 euros for that one lap. And worth every penny. Absolutely. 8 minutes 20. Yeah. I guess, I don't know, I could have got maybe, without the thrills and spills, probably, I don't know, maybe another 5 to 10 seconds quicker. I don't know. The rear end is a bit, it's fine, really. I just need to maybe modify the setup a little bit, just for me. And look how cold the tires are. Was I not pushing enough? I maybe need to let some pressure out of these tires, get them a bit hotter in the lap. Blue is cold. They've gone cold. Should we take a look at some of the I was going to say highlights, but were there any? Let's bring it. So you just get to see how this car handles. It's absolutely neutral, pretty much. Yeah. Most BMWs are. And mine is the same. It has the same kind of handling. I don't know if it's actually 50-50 front and rear, or if it's 51-49 at the front. I don't know. I can't get the exact figure, but I know that it's pretty well bang on the money, which is that's how you want a car to be balanced. Neutral. And I don't know how they managed to do it, seeing as how you've got the engine in the front and nothing in the back. How do you balance the weight out 50-50? I don't know. Oh, look at the back sliding out there. Yeah, so hitting that curb will definitely unsettle the car. Not desirable. Oh, some cars take off here. This car doesn't go quite quick enough for that. So I'm just thinking, look, again, hitting the curb. I mean, just little mistakes here and there. That probably didn't cost me any time at all. Oh, wow, that car looked unsettled there. I think somebody who knew her said that one of her favorite things was taking middle-aged men around the track, just to show them that maybe they couldn't drive as well as they thought they could. You know, you get guys thinking, I'm a pretty decent driver, and then they get in with Sabine and they come to a realization that they're actually not at all. Whoa, ooh, did I do that? Oh man. See, one mistake and you're gonna wreck your car totally. Because there's no runoff areas really. There's no gravel to, you know, to beat your car in. There's no, you make a mistake and you're gonna hit a fence. You're gonna hit one of the barriers. That's it. I've seen, if you go and do a YouTube search on crashes on the Nurburgring or the Nordschleife, and just see how many people ran out of talent on this track. It's insane amount of cars just met their maker. And of course, the famous thing that Sabine Schmitz did was that she lapped this. I just did an 8-minute 20. Sabine did 10 minutes and 8 seconds in a transit van, which was ridiculously skillful. How do you do 10 minutes in a transit van around this track? I mean, I couldn't. Somebody has done a transit van mod for this game, so for that particular reason, to see if anybody could beat the time. I don't have the transit van though, unfortunately. And I don't know what a typical lap time of hers would be, but it would be under 8 minutes, I'm sure. Yeah, she would lap this car with like 7 minutes something, and I was what 8-minute 20, so I'm probably about 30 seconds behind her, but I don't have any fear of injury or, you know, anything like that in a game. Yeah, she did it. It's her famous thing. There was Jeremy Clarkson was driving this track in a diesel Jaguar S-Type, and he did 9 minutes 59. He was trying to do a 10-minute lap, under 10-minute lap, and Sabine turned to him and says, I do that lap time in a van. So they set it up, and she tried to beat the 9-minute 59, and she ended up doing a 10-minute 8 seconds, which, okay, she didn't beat the time, but regardless, to do 10 minutes around this track in a van, that is a feat in itself. So, yeah. No van driver who knows this track will beat that time. I don't think so. I doubt it. You should go and watch it on YouTube. Sabine Schmitz van. Just type that in. The video is in 2 parts. And she's just willing the van on, wanting more speed. You know, again, talking in the van like she's sat at home. Like it's just another normal day in the office. Do I think I could do better in a real car? No, I don't. Because in a real car you have, look at this. In a real car you have the fear of crashing, the fear of injury or worse. And also at the Nordschleife, it might be cheap to, to pay to do a lap in your own car. But if you crash, it's going to cost you big time, because you have to pay for the damage, the fences, the repairs. And if the track has to be closed while the repairs are being done, you've got to pay for that time as well while the track's closed. So it's a cheap enough thing to go and do with your own car if you don't crash. I forgot I did that. That's where the car went light at the back. Yeah, so, but if you crash, I mean, there's a list online, you can find it, of things, how much it costs if you crash at the Nurburgring, how much each fence rail will cost, how much per hour for the repairs, recovery of your car. And they only recover it off the track. They don't take it home for you if there's anything left of it. This is the track. This is the very track where they used to race Formula 1 and Niki Lauda crashed. And when his car went on fire and he got burned, that was this track. But they can't run F1 here anymore because you'd need so many marshals, you'd need emergency vehicles at every so many interval, down the track, once every, I don't know, half a kilometer maybe. And they just haven't got the resources to do it. And if a car breaks down halfway around, it's going to take it a day to get back to the pits. Oh, that's the end of the lap. Yeah. So it is what it is. It's an expensive thing if you crash, really. Right, should we have another lap? Just one more and see if we can make some changes. I'm going to take some pressure out the front. I'm going to take a couple out the front, because I haven't been monitoring the tires as I was driving. I kept the interface off. I'm going to go a bit further down. It might be a bit too much on the back. Maybe keep it. That. To estimate fuel quantity, complete at least 2 laps. Yeah, that's great in a normal car. Let's take a bit of fuel out. Go down to 20 litres. Wait a minute. 20 litres. 20 litres is what? 4 and a bit gallons? 20 litres. Is it flickering? Are you getting some flicker, guys? Because I'm seeing the stream flicker. Don't know why that would be. Traction control off. ABS is on, but yeah, she'd have that on in the real car because the car has it. Or maybe she wouldn't. Yeah, you can, on the BMWs you can press the traction button and it will turn the traction off. But if you hold the traction button down, it will turn off the traction and the ABS. So you're basically you're on your own. I'm going to add, oops, a bit of camber at the rear. That's just angling the rear wheels so that the top of the wheel is further in than the bottom, so to speak. Brake power I'm fine with. Okay. We can put the interface on. We can see the tire temperatures there. Currently 80 degrees. That's going to cool off as we drive. I don't want it to get too cool though. Yeah, I don't know why there's flickering there. I don't know. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. I think I might know a way to fix it. If I go to live stream, because right now I'm in desktop capture mode, but if I choose game capture instead. Oh, talking of games, Not talking about. See if this works. Hold on there, guys. Okay, let's try that. See if that stops it. So yeah, talking of games, got nothing to do with sim racing. I did a good proper session yesterday in Flight Sim with VR, and it was crazy. It was nuts. I even got a little bit frightened. I was in the Airbus, right, and it was getting dark, and it was cloudy, and it was just that amount of light in the day where it looked really nice outside. And I just tilted the wing, I just rolled it a little bit, and I looked out the window on my side, which is the side where the wing was in the higher up than the other side, and oh god, I could feel it in my stomach. It was like I really felt like I was up there, and it was really, yeah, I actually did feel like I was high up in the air in the VR. It made me feel that way. And then I tried the Spitfire because I had to, and I was going flat out, and I decided, oh, I wonder what it would be like to do a complete barrel roll. And I did, and oh, man, again, I'm glad I hadn't had anything to eat just before that. And then I pulled a loop the loop, which wasn't as bad as the barrel roll, I have to say, but quite an experience in VR, that game. Jeez, quite something else. All right, let's do another lap then. My tires are not cooling off yet, so that's good. The flickering stopped now though, right? It's because I've switched it from desktop mode into game capture mode. I needed the desktop capture so that you guys could see the menus when we come out of the game. But anyway, we'll leave it like this. I'm trying to decide whether I'm better off with or without the specs on. And I don't know. You warm the tires up at the back. So now you would wait here until you're given clearance to go. 30, yeah. Down this straight you can add a 0, almost. Okay, as you can see, the front tires are cooler now than the rear. And so begins the lap time. Can we have some heat in the front tires, please? It's normal that the rears are going to be hotter because it's a rear-wheel drive car, so that's normal. I just don't want the fronts to cool off, and they are. As long as it turns when I want it to turn. Oh, yeah, a little bit too quick there. Damn, these corners are a pain in the derriere. But every corner she would take would be tire screeching. Every single one. There we go. Give it another go. If I can get through these first sequence of corners, I've got half a chance. You can see next to the gear selector at the bottom right is my pedal input, green for throttle, red for brake, and I don't use a clutch, it's pretty much automatic. Concentrate on what you're doing, Rust. Right, I'm going to try not to talk so much. Some people can talk and drive when there's sim racing. I'm not one of those people. I'm not very good at it, unfortunately. Right, let me try and concentrate on this. If I crash, then I'll talk after that, because it won't matter. Right, we were doing 162 kilometers per hour, yep, over the bridge. Under the bridge. Was a better turn-in than last time, but not ideal. Oh man, you know what can happen is that you can lose the car on a corner and it still affects you into the next corner or even the one after that. It can, because it puts you like what happened here. Let's see if I can demonstrate this so I can show you what I'm talking about. Right here. So I've gone a bit wide here, which is fine up to that point. Let me see if we can slow this down. But now it's put me off. I'm having to steer harder. That's knocked the back end out because I've had to steer sharper into the corner than I normally would have done. And that's kicked the rear out, and because of that. So basically this has happened because of what happened on the previous corner. And that's just the way it goes. Let's try it again. Remember, the grass will cool the tires. I'll try to keep off the grass. Try not to turn it into a lawnmower simulator, eh? Too late. I can't believe I got away with that. So far, I'm having to correct on every corner. Oh, come on, man. Is it my setup work? Have I messed up? I don't think so. I don't think I've taken too much air out the back tires. Maybe. I don't know. See, the faster you go, the more pressure you're going to build up in the tires as you drive. So the pressure will actually go up if you can keep it going quick enough. I want to see if I can get anywhere near that 8:20, or beat it, I mean. I have a clean lap, it shouldn't be a problem. Right, let's see what speed we pass under the bridge with. 162 last time. Yeah, about the same. Just about 100 miles an hour. See, it's alright correcting a slide and everything, but it's not the quickest way around the track. You want to be smooth. I don't think it downshifted there, did I? This is going to really start to pee me off now, because I don't know about you, I'm okay with restarting the session if I can't nail it at the beginning, but I don't know about you guys if you want to keep seeing me restart. So, but you know, it's I just want to get past that sequence of corners, and I know what's going to happen. I can tell you straight away. I'll get past that sequence without a hitch, and then 2 or 3 corners after that, something will happen. It's like a curse. I could say, right, you're through, and you think, yeah, I got through it, and then you'll crash straight away after. There's a dark force looming in sim racing, and it's cursed. A bit shaky there, but we handled it. Oh jeez, guys, I'm not okay. Maybe I will. I was gonna say maybe I will go back to the standard setup. Oh, it's not fair because I'm pretty sure my setup's okay. Let's pop a little bit more pressure back in those rears. What were they standard? 35. Yeah. Okay. We'll see how we go. Thanks, Anthony. See, yeah. Anyway, we'll see how we go. See, taking pressure out of the tires means that there's less, you know, that they'll move around more, and you also get more contact patch on the ground. But it also means that they're going to heat up quicker, and you're going to get a bit more grip out of them as well. Can't go too far, obviously. You know, do you want to drive on flat tires? I don't think it'll let you. Hey, Loot. Okay. Take a wide turn there so we can boot it earlier. Oof, wheel spin between first and second there. I wasn't watching the screen there, I went out a bit wide. Okay, that was nice. This rear end is savage. How did I manage to just get in and just do a lap the first time around? But again, this is something else that does happen to me a lot. I can get in and just get in the car and just bang out a lap. And then I'll have another go, and I'm not going to get anywhere for the next 12, 13, 15 attempts. It's just the way it goes. Maybe because I'm trying to push harder than the last time, and just those little differences, pushing just a little bit harder is just maybe too much. Hi Roger, welcome sir. Right, should we try again? Let's take another look here. let's see. Do we have a? Yeah, we do have a. We do have an external view. Oh, great! I can't see anything here. I don't know what's going on. No, definitely a restart there, eh? Yeah, can't even get out the car park. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's get back into. In fact, let me have a go. Let me do bonnet view a second. I need to turn around now because I've come a little bit too far forward. I don't know if this is going to help or hinder me. We'll see how we go. See, based on where my actual wheel is, my physical wheel, that's kind of where I would expect the bonnet to be. We got a louder engine sound now. I just don't know why it did that. I just don't know. No, Mark, I'm not going to put it to default. I want to have a different setup. Yeah. At least for now. To have faith in my ability to change the setup on a car, which it's not something I'm new to. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the same setup, okay? What are we going to? Restart session. I'm going to keep the same setup, but I'm going to have traction control on so that I can give it a bit more welly, with a bit more confidence. Alright, so traction control is on. I did set the initial lap with it off, so I'm secure in that. Whoops, nearly went out the wrong way there. No wheel spin that time. Let's see if the car's any more planted. It only affects coming out of the corners, really. It just means I can belt it out of the corners better. And it saves me having to restart 152,000 million times. Oh, come on, darling, get in. I knew I was out there. It's too fast, carrying too much speed into there. Yeah. I think as well that you have to remember, if you put too much grip on the rear as well, so you've got the rear gripping better, you're going to end up with a bit of understeer as well, because it's going to mean that where the nose of the car turned in well before, it might not turn in as well, because the rear is gripping so well now. You with me? Where if the rear is a bit more loose, it helps the front of the car go round. So it's a balancing act you have to do. So maybe we can put it back to default and see what happens. I don't know. Oh, Jesus, really? Oh. Don't drink and drive, guys. It's... We'll probably do 163 through the bridge now. 169 through the bridge. So, slightly cheating. Come on. Trying to get this front end turned in. Here we go again. I don't know what the hell. I can't even turn a lap now. I can't even turn a damn lap now. Oh no. Oh, I hate this. This shouldn't really loop round. Okay, so we're back to a default setup. Maybe it was the camber, I don't know. The rear camber. Where's that front end? From the cockpit view, it is easier to tell when the back of the car is about to go. Oh, I could really feel the steering go light there over that crest. If this was real life, you would be wanting a change of underwear at this part. Oh my God. How did Sabine do this? Lap after lap after lap. Oh, I really had to hit the brakes hard there. No, 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 no. Wide, wide, wide. You want to go wide. Wide here, wide here. Now in. That's it. Feel like I'm going like tiptoe through there somehow. I can't, any comments guys, I'll have to read them when I'm done the lap. I can't take my eyes off the road at the moment. Come on. Ooh, too much throttle. Oh, you, come on, get on the road. Now I've got grass all over my tires. Ah, you. Let's pick a different car. Oh, hey Alison, welcome. I have done this track so many times, Lute. You cannot imagine. You have to have done it many times just to know it, to know the corners. But this car it's a car for the road. It's not a race car. Well, no, it's not a race car. It's a very fast car that you would just walk into a showroom and say, give me one. Not in that particular phrase, but you know, give me one of those BMWs. But yeah, it's, can we play a little bit with suspension? Nope. I'm looking to maybe stiffen the suspension a little bit, but it's not going to let me do that. No, because you can't do it in the real car, so you can't do it here. So I guess we're stuck with this. I'm going to take a bit of fuel out. You know, that'll make the back end a little bit lighter, which is what I need, right? I need a lighter rear end, a bit more lively. Of course I do. Let's take traction off again. Right. Sabine, tell me, what do I do? Oops, yeah. Talk to me. Right. So we've taken 10 litres of fuel out and traction control off. That should help me get through the corners. The back end will go around the corner first and the front end will follow it. Was I a bit slow off the line there? I don't know. Let's see the speed under the bridge. Yeah, a little bit. I was 3 kilometers an hour down, but I've got to carry that all the way down here. Just turn in perhaps a little bit earlier, accounting for the front end slippage a little. Oh. I think I might know what the problem is, guys. I think I might know. That was a terrible corner, by the way. Nice and smooth on the throttle. Don't bury it. Smooth, smooth. Get it turned in, Rust. Ugh. It does not like these curbs. It really upsets the balance. Jeez. This is not helping my lap time. Mind you, saying that, neither is scraping a barrier. Oh, it gets so light over that bump. That is scary. Oh. Come on, turn in, darling. The one gravel trap on the bloody track, and I have to find it. Go, go, go. Come on, you've spoiled my lap already. Let's go. You can live in happiness now that you've spoiled my lap. Oh, that is such hard braking there. Fudge. Do you know what? I'm going to switch cars temporarily, guys, because I feel I have to. So bear with me. I just need a car with a bit more grip because I need... Yeah, sugar snaps. You'll just probably see a black screen here now. Apparently that 8:20 was 12 seconds quicker than my personal best, according to this. I'm just going to switch cars. Let me see if I can help you see this. If I go back into desktop mode, so I want to stick with Beamer, but maybe we'll choose, I've got some of the old ones here, maybe we'll choose the GT version, if there is one. Do I have one? Yeah, so same car, but GT2 version, faster, but more grip as well. I don't have the Frikadelli Porsche, which is Sabine's racing team. I do have the Porsche in the game, I just don't have that livery, but I will get it, because I know it's out there. There it is, the carousel. That'll shake your spine up round there. As you go around. I'm gonna have to get a spray can and just go around to the Nordschleife and put my name on one of those corners I keep crashing on. Rusty's wreck. Just spray it on the track like everyone's done here. Oh, it takes a while to load this track up because it's large. What they should do is name a corner after her, or even just call the whole track the Sabine Schmitz Nurburgring or something. But they should name a corner after her for sure. If they don't, something is dramatically wrong. So this is essentially the same car, but it is the GT2 version, so it's a lot faster, but it has a lot more grip. So they kind of balance out. So this is, if I get a clean lap, this should slaughter 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Now, when I said earlier, I think I know what the problem is. I'm going to just experiment with this. I think the problem with me, that I did that 8-minute 20 lap, and then every time after that, I couldn't seem to get past the corners. I noticed that I kept glancing down here to check my gear, even though I kind of knew from the display because I was in the bonnet display, I couldn't see what gear I was in. I mean, I kind of knew from the speed I was doing and the revs I was hearing, I could kind of pretty much guess the gear I was in anyway. And I'm just going by sound when I'm changing gears. I'm not going by, am I in second, am I in third? I'm just listening at the engine to tell me, do I need to downshift or do I need to upshift? But I kept finding myself looking down here, checking the tires, looking back up, looking down. And I think that's what was causing the crashes. Where if you look on my first lap when I did it, I didn't have this info on the screen. So let's get it off the screen and we'll see how we go. As you can see, the dashboard here is a total different animal. And this engine is a total different animal. Now we've got 12 levels of traction control here. The higher number you go, I think Actually, in Assetto Corsa, I don't know. Is it the higher number, the less traction? Some games are different. Some games have it the higher the number, the more traction. But anyway, this is going to get loud, guys. So turn your volume down. Let's see if I can handle this thing round here. A 180 under the bridge, slightly faster. And yes, that is kilometers per hour. $160 is 100 miles an hour, so it's, yeah. Ooh, this turns in sharper. Plenty more grip, that's for sure. Problem is with these cars is once the back end of these cars go, yeah, you're a passenger. Let's go from here. This is embarrassing. I've turned so many laps of this track. Come on. It's so reluctant to turn in there. Jeez. I need a better front end. Will we take off? Yep, front end got off the ground a little bit, I think, or it went very light. Stop hitting the curbs! What's the matter with you? Oh, careful now. What am I like on these curbs? Oh, front wheel's locked up there. Okay, wide. Turn in. Easy, 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 Rust. Ooh, mama. Oh, too much. Get it turned in, get it turned in, come on. Bloody thing. Oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh my god, it actually braked. Oh. I was convinced I wasn't going to get round that corner. But I did feel the ABS kick in there. Come on, move! What happened to the revs? You might want to brake now, Rusty. You might want to brake. Urgh. What's this car going to be like round the carousel? It'll bottom out. It's too low to the ground, surely. No. Yep, it's up. It's gone up. Urgh. I went in too quickly, I think. Come on. Oh, too much braking. Ooh. Right, tight corner, it tightens up, and then throttle it. And do not lift off until you go down the hill. Now! Oh man. You can't brake until you hit the bottom in the compression part. Flat out, Rusty, flat out. Two corners. Here we go. Wow, 7 minutes and 5 seconds. 1 minute 15 seconds quicker than its normal road going counterpart. And the tires, what? Look at the tire temperature. 60, well, okay, that's all right. 7 minutes and 5. It wasn't a perfect lap though, which is annoying me now because maybe I could have got under 7 minutes. Yeah, maybe I could have got under 7 minutes there. I don't know. Could I have gained 5 seconds? Probably. Need Kathina to build a car. Yeah, grade 5 upgrades, right? Yeah, I mean, Sterling Moss, I know he said that, but Ayrton Senna would disagree. He never used to drive like that. With Senna, he would, well, it depends. I suppose he used to do it with the turbo cars. Hold on a sec, hold on. With the turbo cars, you have to keep the revs up to keep the turbo spooled up. So what Senna would do is through a corner, he would keep blipping the throttle all the way through the corner to keep the turbo spooled up, so that when he came out of the corner, the turbo would still be there. He wouldn't have to wait for it to spin up again. And even in cars that weren't turbos, he still did that. But yeah, don't touch the loud pedal till you can put it all the way down. Generally, yes. I mean, generally the rule is do all of your braking before you start turning into the corner. But even again there, it's not always true, because you can trail brake through the corner. So you can brake through a corner that's, it's a kind of a medium or fast corner, and you have the brakes and the accelerator on at the same time. So your left pedal's on the brake, your right pedal's on the throttle, both at the same time, because it's all about weight balance. And if you're braking through a corner, you can keep the weight at the front of the car, because obviously if you're braking, you're pushing the weight distribution to the front, and that's helping you grip the front wheels, right? So it can be helpful to keep braking through a corner to help you get the front grip, that kind of thing. If you do not go for a gap, you're no longer a racing driver. Yes. Not always true. I know the sentiment is true, but sometimes that can go wrong for you. Yeah. So let's concentrate on the late great Sabine Schmitz, and let's get her car again, shall we? So this is the M3 E92, and it is the stage 1 version, so it's a little bit more power. I don't know if I've got the numbers here. Yeah, so 414 horsepower, 400 newton meters of torque. Again, as I said, this is the M3. She drove the E90, which was the same as this, only the 4-door version. But her main car was the M5 E60. But I don't have that in this game. There isn't an M5 in Assetto Corsa. I don't know why. Yeah. So 0 to 60, or 0 to 100 kilometers, 0 to 60 in 4.3. That's fairly reasonable. Top speed 155, restricted, I guess. Power to weight ratio 3 kilograms per horsepower. I'm used to this in Imperial now, because it's weird how in the UK we kind of mix up Imperial and metric the whole time. I drive in miles to the petrol station to buy my petrol in liters. It's just a mix and match of stuff. You can get fruit juice, a liter of fruit juice, but then you can get a pint of beer. Everything's just mixed and matched. And I'm used to, like fuel economy in miles per gallon rather than kilometers per, liters per 100 kilometers or kilometers per liter, Do we have the showroom here? Can we have it up? Yeah, so we get the doors open, I guess. Yeah, okay. So this is Sabine's office. Yeah. And I think we have lights as well, don't we? We used to have. No, don't have the lights on this one. Oh, actually, yeah, there is a button for the lights. The hell was it now? You can turn the lights on. I just can't remember what the keys were. You can turn the rear lights on, and then you can turn the normal front lights on. There we go. So does that turn on the rears? I guess. Yeah. Brake lights. We have brake lights. Yeah, so okay, so these are the normal lights. And then you have brake lights. Don't know if indicators are a thing, but indicators don't come on BMWs anyway, right, guys? I'm going to put that to bed right now. I indicate in my BMW, so yeah, that's just an old wives' tale. Shut the doors. All right, let's go. Hey, Aquatic! How are you doing, sir? People seem to prefer it when what you usually drive is 44 tons. Like SnowRunner or yeah, or a truck. I don't know, Euro truck or SnowRunner. All right, so let's pick this. What I can do in the beginning corners, right, is I guess I could not go like everything and just maybe back it off a little bit just to get through those initial corners, and then perhaps brake 5 meters earlier than I have been doing to help me get around some of these corners. I don't know. What is that in SnowRunner, Alison? Nuclear power plant. Is that in SnowRunner? 8 hours. You should have streamed. Why don't you stream that? You should do that. You should set up a stream and yeah, I'd watch it. Oh, real life? Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, that's impressive stuff. So you're doing what we do in SnowRunner in real life then, basically. Why are we building it? Oh, okay, nuclear power plant, good. All right, well, let's just leave the car as it is and get back into the old CP. Here we go, the cockpit. And this can go because it's distracting me. Traction control off. ABS, I'm going to leave that on because the car, you know, the car comes with ABS, but as I've explained earlier, you can turn it off. But I'm going to be sliding into every wall if I do that. So, I am in Sabine's office and I'm at her home. So I have to treat it well and not smash into everything. Oh, the Chinese are buying everything. Haven't the Chinese already bought Africa? Pretty much, right? Yeah, they're going to be taking over the world pretty soon. If we're still around. All right. Don't drive this like the previous car, Rusty, because it won't work. It will not go around those corners like the last one did. And forget the 7 minutes and whatever the hell it was. Woo! Wheel spin. My steering wheel, look, you can see it on the screen as well. My steering wheel shaking down the straights here over the bumps. Look, I'm feeling that on my wheel. Woo! Did I leave that too late? It's getting used to a slower car again now. So after driving the fast one, this one should be easy, right? Theoretically. I'd rather drive at 95% just to get through a corner than lose time by scraping across a barrier. Driving at 95% will be faster in that respect. The rear end always gets a little bit squiffy there. Woo! I don't mind a little bit of correction to sort the car out, but if it goes beyond a certain point, then you're just losing time all the time, you know? And it's hard to get back. Oh, God. Just park the car, why don't you? Sometimes you go so slow, you feel like you've just parked up and... braked really early there just to get me through this corner nicely. That seems to have gone okay. Rusty, stop it! Why? What's your obsession with these curbs? You're a maniac. Oh, that bump. Oh my god. That's scary, that bump. It unsettles the car and you have to be holding on ready. Oh, front end is sliding out. See, despite being rear wheel drive, BMWs can be a little bit understeery at times when they want. And I own one, so I actually know that that is the case. When you're pushing hard, I don't know why I braked there, they can get to understeer in some fast corners. But again, braking through a corner pushes the weight to the front, keeps the grip on the front. It helps. So this has not been a perfect lap by any means. But so far we haven't eaten a barrier yet. No. Get your ass off the grass, come on. Urgh. See, now my tires are all slippy. Yeah, I braked earlier there. That seemed to help a little. Take it easy, Rusty. Don't go over the curb. Good. Why didn't you brake a bit more there? Oh. Okay, we got away with that. It's coming together. Don't say that, Rusty. It's a curse. Oh. And you can't steer too much, because then you will lose grip on the front. Oh my god, I braked so early there and I was so conscious of it. I braked so early. I don't know how that still caused a crash. Yeah, I don't know. I think what happened was that I was so conscious of braking early that I didn't brake hard. You know what I mean? And I should have done. You have to respect this track because it will kill you. Right, flat out. This is change of trousers time round here because it's flat out and there's a few bumps which can unsettle. Oh, what? Because I just touched the grass. Just touched the grass. Unbelievable. You're unbelievable. Well, there goes 8 seconds. It is so tricky, this. The faster the car, the easier it is for me. I don't know why. Road cars are harder to get round here than the faster race cars, and it's just down to the fact that race cars have got more grip and they turn in better. Weird. Strange but true. Compared to the GT2 version, the suspension on this car feels a bit like jelly, but for a road car, it's actually not. It's all a matter of degrees. this thing doesn't like grass or curbs or tarmac. Oh God. Oh wow. I mean, where's the grip? Have I just got no tire temperature? I was very cautious through there, too cautious in fact, but never mind, we got through in one piece. Oh Rusty, why? You knew you should have braked earlier, you knew that. I was really wanting to see whether that spin I had earlier was still not enough to stop me from breaking my previous lap time, but now that's gone out the window. Got no chance. This is going to be a much slower lap now. I mean, having a spin is the worst. That was a really bad lap. There's your 820. Yeah, so 2 seconds slower, and I had a spin. Oh, it's so annoying. We're going to crash it into the barrier, guys, so be ready. It's going to come to a direct stop. So, 822. Annoying. I've met Karun Shandok. Nice guy. If you hit the grass, then your tires stay slippery a bit. Yeah, if you hit the grass or you go on the gravel, you're going to have gravel and crap on your tires for, you know, maybe the next corner or so, or a few hundred meters. But you can hear it. You can hear it crackling. If it's gravel, you can hear it crackling under the wheels. So you can kind of get an idea when it goes away. No, you can't change tires either. Can you? No, yeah, street tires. The ones you would have on the road. I don't know why the interface is flickering for you guys. I don't know why that is. Let me see if I can change the properties here. I don't think it will. No. No. Let me try this. No, that hasn't worked. Yeah, so street tires mean even less grip, right? So, because they're the ones that you get when you just go down to BMW dealership and say, I want to buy an M3, and this isn't the tires you'll get on it. I think Sabine used the street tires. I don't think she used semi-slicks. So this probably would be more true to her. I'm gonna have to. Should we try it? Yeah, we could drop the front, leave the rears as they are, just to get a bit better turn-in. I don't want to drop it too much, because if it turns in too much, it could affect the rear end as well. So street tires, this is not going to go well at all, because now it's even less grip and it's going to be screeching everywhere. But they might end up heating up better being street tires. Maybe they'll heat. If I beat an 820 on street tires, then something's wrong. Well, it is possible to beat it on street tires, because my 820 was set with a few incidents. If I have an incident-free lap on street tires, yeah, I guess it's possible. Okay, traction off. We didn't get a good start there though. No, 6 kilometers per hour slower through the bridge. I haven't heard them screech yet. It's turning in okay. I had to lift off there. I thought I was going to be, I actually was convinced I was going to be okay there because I braked before the corner that I would brake on. Does that make sense? Yeah, I do braking there so that I don't have to do so much on the next part. Let's do that again. So my 8:22 time is up there. The delta, I don't know if it's going to show it. Was it showing the delta time before? Compared to the other time, I'm not sure. At the top of the screen on the left, it'll tell you if I'm above. Oh, sorry, not above. If I'm slower or quicker than my previous 8:22. See when the lap starts. Doesn't show the delta. Try not to get distracted by the heads-up display here. Right, so brake here, harder. Oh, it's still, again, I don't know what it is. Let me take a look at the replay, guys. Maybe I can get a clue from that. It's got to be something to do with the weight transfer, but I'm not sure what. Let's see what it does. Oh, it's too fast. It's too fast. Okay. I need you to slow it down, please. Can you go back to something like... Too far. Okay, so I braked. No, not here. Look at the... Look, all the tires sliding. Trying to figure out where I am. I should be on the right side of the road if I'm coming up to the corner. Am I? I'm losing where I am here. All right. Oh, come on. Right, here we go. So, braking here then, we should see the front of the car dip down at some point. There it goes. And now, whew, that's a lot of braking. Get it turned in. Nice, look at the dirt all over it. Oh, and then we lost the rear. No, we didn't. This is earlier on in the lap. Where am I? This is much earlier. What the hell? Ah, okay, here we go. So, braking. Rusty. You're at the wrong part of the track, boyo. Stick to the right-hand side. Okay, so I should be a bit more to the right. The car's right, so braking here. then off the brakes, into the corner, braking again, and the back of the car's gone already. Did I have steering input on? Is that the reason why? In to the corner. I can't tell whether the front wheel's locked up. I don't know what you guys think. Let me see if the front wheel's locked up here. We want to be on... Oh, I can't get it. Come on. Okay, I'm going to have to replay this again. I seem to have lost the power of the mouse to spin the car around. Yep. Yep, can't spin the car around. Don't know why. I can't even change camera views. I haven't even got okay, there we go. Thank you. That's what I want. Okay, was that so hard? Clearly it was. Again, thank you. That's what I want. All right, now let's go back. Oh my God, what is going on? I don't need you to move this. I need you to move the little dot, the replay dot. What the hell is going on? Jeez. Oh my God, come on, scrub. It's never normally like this. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that. This is good enough. Right, what speed are you going to go at? So, no, this way. Okay. Right, now I know where I am. So, hard braking, we should see the brake lights come on. There we go. So brake lights on. And then before we get to the corner, off the brakes. The brakes, Rusty. Yep, just there we go. Back on. Front wheels. No, it didn't really lock, did it? But we're going wide. Bang. Okay. You have to study these things. Right. All right. Noted. Traction off? Yep. Once you figure out why something's happening, then you can correct it. I don't claim to know why, still, but I might know how to sort that out for that corner. If I can get there in one piece. Man, sometimes it just doesn't want to turn in. I think I should maybe stay on the brakes in the corner, like here. So stay on the brake a little bit, just to help the front round. Okay, too much. Too much. Yeah, so you just kind of trail brake through the corner. So basically you brake hard, but you don't come all the way off the brakes. So you're keeping and you don't lift off the brakes fast either, because that just transfers the weight too quickly. You come off the brakes a bit slow, but not all the way. So you've got a bit of push on the front. So you're keeping the front down and helping the front grip into the corner. I mean, that's the theory, but that doesn't mean I can do it. Knowing the theory and actually carrying it out for me is two different things. Right. All the more respect to Sabine Schmitz for being able to do 30,000 laps here. and just doing it like it's nothing. Okay, let's go into the pits. This is not going to go well, is it, guys? India! Hi, India, welcome. Welcome to the... Oh, no, I clicked on restart session. Sugar lips. That means my 8 minutes 22 has been wiped off. Let's get rid of this then. Right. Concentrate now, Rust. Like, just concentrate. Still here, just concentrating. You mother. I nearly finished that word off as well. Come on. God damn, just give me a clean lap. See, I applied a little bit of handbrake there, which probably wasn't a good idea. This isn't an M5, Dave. This is an M3. Which was also used. I'm happy with the tyres, to be honest. The tyres are fine. But yeah, I don't mind going back to semis. But the tyres are up. The tyres are fine. I was happy with the grip. The car probably wasn't as quick, but I was happy with the grip there. That was fine. Right, let's get a bit of heat into these rears. I had to back off. I thought I was going to hit the fence. Dag nabbit. Guy can get tired of this, you know. I feel the street tyres were more grippy. Downshift. Why? I don't know. Rusty, that right foot of yours is a little bit too heavy at times. Balance it, come on. Why? Why? Why, Delilah? Oh no! Why did I go wide there? That's an easy corner. That's me in the corner. Yeah, that just didn't work out. Right. I'm not going to have many more goes at this, guys. Cause yeah. I have raced F1 round here before, and it was easier. Oh, Seb. Hi, Seb. You're late. Oh. Like a good wizard, I brought gifts for the channel. You're amazing, Seb. Thank you very much, sir. What? Oh, I thought that was popcorn. Okay, 2 little presents, a little wizard guy, and a smiley face. Thank you, Seb. Much appreciated. I still don't think the alerts are working on the screen. I don't know why. Something wrong with Stream Elements or Streamlabs. I don't know. I have looked at it, but I can't find anything wrong. So I don't know why it's not showing up. But thank you anyway, matey. Much appreciated, as always. Yeah. Ah, Sabine, how did you do this? How did you just do this time after time after time? I mean, all new respect and everything. Right. I just want to make sure those tire temperatures are moving up. Does it say anything on the rears now? Oh yeah, 122 degrees on the back. Eek. Sort of heated them up a little bit. Right, where am I going? Where's the gate? There it is. I couldn't find the gate. All right, let's just do this now. Brake earlier. Don't go on the grass. Don't touch the curbs, and you'll be fine. Pretend it's wet. There you go. Pretend that it's a wet track, Rust, and just do that. Stop looking down at the bloody gear number. Look, you've got one on your dashboard. Use that one. Get right close to the fence. Ooh, that was all right, but it was slow. I think the illusion is that you're going so slow into these corners that you just think, oh, there must be more in this car, so you push it, and you realize there actually isn't. I could literally feel the tires slightly lose grip there on my wheel, through my wheel. See, how many times have I crashed this corner, and now it just looks so easy. Didn't go wide there. Pretend it's raining, Rust. Drive it like it's wet. Rear end got a little bit wobbly. Right, here's the place where I just crashed. Oof. Thread the needle, as I call this. Whoa. There we go, we're through there. Into the bottom of the hill. And then hard braking. You're in the wrong part of the track, Rust. You son of a bitch. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. That particular section where I just crashed there, that's the part of the track that I hate the most. It's very tricky, it's very slow. I always think it's kind of a minor victory when I get through there. And especially if I take those corners, those sequence of corners quite well, it really feels like yeah, like I've already won. Just because I don't like the corners. We'll get it this time. Stay on the brakes, that's it. Oh God, Rust. See, in real life, you feel the car through your arse as well. And you kind of get a good sense of what the car's doing or about to do. And it allows you to react quicker. I don't have that sensation. I've only got the force feedback in the wheel. So it's difficult to compare it to, like, if I drove this in real life. I'd probably do a lot better, to be honest. because you can feel the car through the wheel, through your arse, you know, everything. I love this bit. It's so fast, but the bump down here is just a bit scary with this car. Here it comes. Ooh, you can hear the engine, the revs changing as it goes over the bump. Right, thread this needle again. Left, right, left. Oh, easy, Rust. The force feedback on the steering wheel isn't helping. Alright, here we go. The curves of hate. Inside, Rust. Okay, now stay to the outside. Even if it's slow, just get through it. Right, okay, you got through, now go. Brake harder than you think there, Rusty, because you keep going off on the grass. Easy off the throttle. Easy, 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 too easy. Get it back on the road. That's okay, that's alright. I can calculate that time loss there. Concentrate. Regroup. Wasn't great. Carousel now. Let's see what happens here. Okay, just easy round here. Oh, sugar lips. I was right. I looked down at the gear indicator and it cost me. You can't afford to take your eyes off the road for a second. Stop looking at the gears. You can hear the engine, Rusty. You know what it is. So I reckon we've lost about 3 to 4 seconds on this lap already, just counting the scrapes. Not counting any of the going into the corners too slowly. Right, tight corner getting tighter. What? Why? Why? I will F-bomb because it's sim racing and I always end up F-bombing when I'm sim racing. It's strange because I normally, that part of the track there, can we get a shot of it? It's the wrong side. Is it? Yes. So this, can you see my cursor? Yeah. So up on the top here, this bit of grass I just went over, I normally do go over that grass. Admittedly, I did take it a bit too much there. But normally I clip over there, and any car I'm driving, except for this one, of course, is fine going over there. I tend to nail that curb just so I can drive straighter, and most cars are quite happy with it. This one, there's something strange with the force feedback with this car as well, though. I don't know if it's the force feedback's way of telling me that the car's getting a bit lighter, but it relays information to me which makes me maybe correct in a way I shouldn't be correcting. Let me just put this car back into the garage just for a moment. I just want to test a theory here. Right, now I can read your thing, motion rig. Well, yeah, if you want to buy me one, donate one, Jazz, I mean, fine. Do I have a motion rig though? No, I'm sat on a chair on a desk. I'm going to take a different car just to see if I have any more luck. Because it might be just the physics of this car that I just don't agree with. So let's go Ferrari. And we'll pick a road car. We're not going to get a race car. So 488 is a little bit considerably quicker than the 458. I don't know, maybe that one. I don't want to get anything too quick. That's just not going to work for me. What would be equivalent here of a M3? Let's try, do we have Audi? Audi S1, no, not enough. Audi R8? Yeah, Audi R8. Any votes for Audi R8? Let me know. What else do we have? Honda would, no, have to be NSX, which otherwise, no. Mercedes. We got 2 Mercedes. Okay. We got some old ones. And we have is this the short one? That's the SLS, that's the long one. Is this a short one? Have a look. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Go back. Mercedes. Does it have wheelbase here? No, I think this is a shorter wheelbase one than the SLS. I don't know. It might not be. I prefer the shorter wheelbase around here. How about a Dacia Sandero? 1 vote for the Volvo 850 T5. I don't think I have that here. Volkswagen. No, I have Toyota. I have VW. That's the bug. We're not doing the bug. No way. Toyota. Probably Supra, I would say. Yeah, Supra. And this gorgeous 2000 GT. I mean, all right, Toyota GT86. That's another road car. But again, it's going to be slow, and it's not. The Toyota GT86 sounds quick. It's not. It's not a fast car at all. It is fun though. It's a fun drive, but it's not quick. So it's going to be. But don't be mistaken for the fact that a slow car can't be fun, because they really are. Now, if Kathina was here, I know exactly what she'd say. Nissan GTR, and I've got all of them. This is this very first Skyline ever done. There's GTR Nismo, and then we've got the 2017 version. So yeah, Kathina would be all over this one. Lotus. Oh, I've got plenty of those. Oh, actually, Lotus would be a good choice. We have a few though. We've got the racing cars here, which. Oh, these are the cars that raced around the Nordschleife. These are the cars that did it. I've got Niki Lauda's Ferrari F1 that raced around this exact track. Yeah, Lotus. So we have the Lotus 211. We've got the Evora, the Lotus Elise, Evora, the Evora again. They're all different versions of the same car. The Exige Roadster, so no roof on that one. Maybe go in that one, eh? These ones have got separate stages, though. Exige. Let's have a look at this thing. Oh, I didn't mean to do it that way. Yeah, 400 Newton meters of torque, so the same as the M3. Power is slightly less than the M3. Only 345, but the weight is less as well. So this car 0 to 60 is quicker than the M3 by 0.3 of a second. This might be fun, and it hasn't got a roof. And that's British Racing Green, and I guess we just leave it like that. Yeah, the Lauda F1 on here is just crazy, with the steering wheel the size of a button. I don't have the van. I'll double check, but I don't think I have the van. Let's pick that car first, but I don't think I've got the Ford Transit. I know it's available. Where's Ford? Ah, here. Couldn't see it. No, just Mustangs. I've got the Escort Mark 1. A Mustang. I haven't got the Transit van, but it is available. Oh, okay. I do have the Transit van. Oh, guys, you're going to make me do this now. Okay. Yeah. I know. This is Sabine's thing. It has to be this, right? This is what she's famous for. Now, she did her first lap time, if I'm not mistaken, was a 10 minutes and 25, I think, something like that. And then they stripped all the weight out of the van, and she did a 10-minute, 8-second lap. So, black and gold. Yeah, we can put that on. We'll do the Lotus a bit later, Alison. Yeah, we can do that. So here we go. I am not going to get anywhere near 10 minutes, 8 seconds. No way. Even with a clean lap, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I won't be able to get anywhere near the time she does. I've seen good sim racers try, and I don't know whether, I don't think they beat it. I think they did a 10-minute 20-something. At least the one I watched, some guy had a go at it, and he got a 10-minute 20, so he was 12 seconds off. No, there's no way I'll do 10-minute 8. No chance. No chance. She had clean air. She did. You're right. When she did the 10-minute 8 seconds, she had a Dodge Viper run in front of her so that it would clean the air up in front and create a slipstream so that she could go quicker. So yeah, we don't have the advantage of that. Oh God, am I really really? Well, I guess I didn't even know I had it here. I don't even know if that's the same number plate. Oh boy. Right, the Ford Transit round the Nordschleife. If Sabine was sat here now, she'd be thinking, She'd be begging me to go quicker. You can't go around that corner faster. I tell you what, the steering is quite light. I don't know what the real Transit's like, but it's very light. Did Sabine do it in a right-hand drive? Really? 0 to 60 in like 20 seconds, I think this is. And I'm not kidding. Is this it? Is this the speed that we have? I think the Transit isn't... It can't be 0 to 60 in 20 seconds, surely. You see what I mean about how slow this is, and how could you do 10 minutes in a van? Do you see what I'm saying now? It's crazy that she was even able to do that. And I don't want to downshift because it takes me so long to get back up to speed again. This is going to take me half a day to get through this track. You can measure the lap time with a calendar. It's so slow. It turns in better than that BMW did. Mind you, we are going considerably slower. I don't know where the limit is on this thing. How hard can I push it? Oh my god, that was a bit leery. Ooh! We had a little bit of wheel lock up there. Oh! You have to bear in mind as well, guys, just a reminder, I can't read your chat when I'm on a lap because obvious reasons, I guess. So I will catch up. Yeah, that was me back there just experimenting how far I could push. And I guess now I know. My guinea pig lap. I need to know where the limits of this van is. Come on, Rusty, pretend you're Amazon Prime. Gotta get the important customers' deliveries done. Oh, it's decelerating up that hill. I'm just gonna keep my foot buried here. Yeah, you can see my foot's on the throttle full. The green bar at the bottom right hand corner will tell you that my foot is to the floor. Do I have a fifth gear? Yeah, we do. I don't know if I can get through here. I'm gonna have to lift. Oh my god, the back end of the van. Because you're basically, oh god, it's basically a metal box of air. Why won't you stop spinning? I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. When the back end starts to go, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. And it just keeps, it's like it's completely ignoring the fact that I'm counter steering. And all that other lovely stuff. Right, let's have a look. Steering is quite light till you get some weight in the back. Yeah, but she had to take all the weight out. Hey, Angry. Yeah, T. I've not had anything yet today. All right. Yeah, inertia. It's like driving a Type 10 Defender. Oh my god, it sounds like a bloody diesel. Is it? I don't know. Well, if I have ever driven this thing before, I have no memory of it. So I don't know where limits are, I don't know how far I can push it, I don't know. Is it front or rear wheel drive? Is it front? Because that's going to determine how I correct a slide. I have no idea. FWD or RWD? See that the gear isn't going switch. It hasn't got a limiter, so it's not going red when it gets to the end of the revs. Front wheel drive. Okay. So basically, then, if the back goes loose, keep your foot on the throttle. Oh my god, I'm in the wrong gear. Not helping. See, when you lift off the throttle, you shouldn't really do what I just did there, which is to come all the way off instantly, because the weight transfer is too much. All right. I think I just clipped the curb there. I think that's what happened. I think my right hand wheels touched the curb and doesn't like it. Here we go. It looks quicker on the outside, doesn't it? Yeah, there you go. Front wheel got on the curb. Naughty Rusty. Naughty Rusty. Keep off the damn curbs! What's the matter with you? How many times do you need to be told, boy? I tell you what, it looks faster on the replay than it does from in here. Oh, I can't believe this. When Sabine did this, she was asked at the end, were you scared? And she said yes. So that was when they decided not to do another run, because there was no way to squeeze more time out of the van. But she never spun the van off, though, at all. She did overtake a Porsche, I think, on one of the laps, right? Can you imagine that? You're in a performance car, and Sabine comes up and passes you in a van. Passed by a girl in a van while you're driving your performance car. They were probably thinking, my God, the maintenance people are going a bit quick here, aren't they? Oh, epic. Just make all your inputs smooth, Rusty. Smooth. Steering, braking, just all smooth. Like you're driving Miss Daisy. You didn't need to downshift there, Rust. Right. Stay away from the curbs. Unless they're flat. it turned in surprisingly well on that left-hand corner there. That was pretty cool. You know, for a boxy old van. Here we go. I doubt it's gonna lift off the floor over this crest. Oh, we're losing speed now. I shouldn't have upshifted. Come on, build up some speed. Normally I would see that bump that I said was scary in the BMW. Didn't even notice it in the van because the suspension's so much softer. Just didn't even notice it, didn't even feel it. Yet in the Beamer, it's kind of scary. Right, can I adjust in the setup? Generic. I wanted to adjust brake balance, but I guess as it's a van, they might not let you do that. Let's take traction control off and take a lot of fuel out. Oh, that's just, yeah, that's nothing. I'm okay with everything, really. Looks like we had almost a full tank of fuel, though, which isn't great. Traction control, I don't think it's going to make any difference. But what happened there was the wheels locked on the downshift, I think. Was it? Yeah. And that's because I probably should blip the throttle when I'm downshifting. Which I was doing in the BMW, because it just comes naturally to me, but maybe I didn't do it here in the van. This is just, what do you call it? I don't know what the light bar is. But Sabine had that, I think. Do you have this? I don't know what light bar is. Oh, the police light bar. Yeah, no, we don't want that. Right. Well, let's go again then. Oh boy. And I do have a handbrake as well. Is it a... Yeah, that's true about the roofline. Limiters can be switched off. Yeah. It's like BMWs tend to come, Mercedes and I think Audi probably the same, some of them, not all of them, come with a 155 mile an hour limiter. So on my car, I have that removed, but it's not going to make any difference, really, is it? Because how many times am I going to go and get anywhere near 155 miles an hour? So, but it has been de-restricted, but it serves no purpose, really. Okay, anyway. Aha, it is rear-wheel drive, as you said correctly. So that clock will reset when we go under the bridge. Okay, now blip throttle through downshift, Rusty. Even though you're going at what appears to be 10 miles an hour. Because we're all curious, right? I mean, not everybody is, because we've had a few people leave, but some people are curious as to what lap time I'm going to set, right? I am. I'm going to see this through. I'm going to go right out there so I can start flooring it from here. And I'm going to take this off, and my gear change will be by ear and by the rev counter. There we have a new lap time going. Hopefully it'll kick in. I'm focused on that now, there we go. No. What did you just say you were going to do, Rust? Blip the throttle on the downshift. Let me bring those things back. I prefer it with it on actually for this. And I'm lifting off the throttle to change gear as well, up. Sometimes. I just don't want to upset the balance of the van, so I'm just going to lift off when I'm upshifting and blip on the downshift. But it still goes. Eee, you little git. Sorry for all the restarts and stuff, but it is what it is. I'm dying to see this thing go through the carousel. It's going to be difficult to complete an entire lap without this thing flaking off at some point because I've downshifted wrongly or whatever. Should have been in third gear there, but maybe I should just use a manual clutch. Yeah, and another issue is downshifting too soon. That's a big problem, because if I downshift too early, it puts too many revs on the engine, and that's what can lock your wheels up, I think. So yeah, get the braking done and then do the downshift. No, you don't. I was half ready for that. The rev counter here is so important. Full throttle through here, right? I guess. Yeah. We're just doing about what, 65, 70 miles an hour? 80? He says, not realizing that there's a speedo in front of him, telling him the speed in miles per hour. See, that was an early downshift as well, although it didn't feel like it. I have to get used to the engine note that I need to hear before I downshift. Because once I figure out that point, I think we're going to be okay. This is going to be interesting then. Zebra crossing there. Thankfully nobody was wanting to cross. Anybody want to watch the full lap if we complete one? Let me know now. Yeah, so what I'm doing now, different to before, is that I'm allowing a lot more braking to happen before I decide to do the next downshift. That's really helping a lot. I was clearly downshifting like I'm in a Formula 1 car, and that was putting too many revs on this engine, and it was causing the wheels to eat, and then it would spin the van round. I am taking it quite gingerly in a few places because I don't want to mess the lap up. And why did I put that curse on myself? Alright, I'm going to count that as 10 seconds. Because that's pretty much what I lost, including acceleration and everything that I would have lost. That's about 10 seconds wiped off the time. So we'll take the 10 seconds off whatever lap time I have, and we'll get more of an estimate what the lap time would have been had I not effed it up. And the reason it spun was exactly what I was explaining. Downshifting too soon. Bloody diesel engines and their low revs. Second gear was probably a bad choice anyway for that corner. Come on, build up some speed. Can we get into fourth at some point? It wasn't even in the red zone, but okay. Sometimes the gear turns red to let me know to shift. Sometimes it doesn't, so I've just got to go by the revs. You noticed just going over that curb there, the needles on the rev counter and the speedo, they like wave, you know, they shake due to the bump. It's great, those little details. Wasn't even going to back off through that corner. Normally that's a brake and a downshift in a performance car. I don't think I'm going to need to back off here either. Foot to the floor still. Yep. 7 and yeah, coming up to 8 minutes, and we're not even at the carousel yet. Mind you, Sabine had 3 goes, so I don't feel too bad. I'm never going to finish the lap in 2 minutes. Not shifting when I should either. Oh man. 9 minutes. I've got the whole back end of this forest to go through yet. Oh, I thought the back end was going to slip out there. It didn't. We're okay. So, Sabine's time coming up. 10 minutes, 8 seconds, very shortly. And we'll add 10 seconds on for my mistake. So there's Sabine, she'll have crossed the line now. So I should have, if I was to compete with her, I would have crossed the line at 10:18 or 10:20, let's say. It's already 10:45 and we got quite a bit to go yet. So it just gives you an idea of how good she was at driving this track. I'm not sure how accurate the performance curve of this van is in the sim, but I suspect it's not too far off. And I think the whole reason that this Transit was made for this sim is because Sabine did this track. Here we go then. 11 minutes 40 so far. $11:48. So 1 minute and 30 seconds slower. Minute and 30. A minute and 30 seconds slower. And even if you take away my 10-second mistake, that's still a minute and 20 seconds slower. It's still a minute and 20. It's too, yeah, it is impossible, I'm pretty sure. No, she didn't do it in just under 10. She did a 10 minute, 8 second sounder. I think Sabine had a left-hand drive, pretty sure. Maybe that's the difference. Yeah, Sabine did a 10 minute 25 or something like that, 10 minute 20 something. And then she did another lap, which was a couple of seconds faster. and then they stripped everything out the van that wasn't needed, including Richard Hammond, and she did a 10-minute 8-second. And she claimed that there was nothing more left in that van. That was it. There was no more time left in that van. And if she says that around this track, I have no reason to disbelieve her. No way, Tim. She did over 30,000 laps here, and she was racing this track, or she was driving around this track since about a year or so before she was actually allowed to. I think she stole her mum's car and went round here. Yeah. So I'd like to be a passenger now. Around here. But even if I hadn't made that mistake, it wouldn't have made too much of a difference. I'm getting all cocky and confident, saying, yeah, just downshift. Downshift later and everything, and then the very next corner. There we go, that was it, right? Yeah. You'll hear the downshift, and that'll be... you'll hear it. You'll hear me downshift, and then the van will go. Listen. Yeah, so that wasn't smart. Let me see if I can get another angle of this. There's the second gear downshift. Okay, so watch here, watch at the bottom right, the gears. Fourth gear, you can see down in the bottom right, watch. Third gear, and then for some reason, second, and that was it. So, yeah. I can't compete with her. I don't care. So, do yourselves a favor, go on YouTube and check out Sabine Schmitz van, and just follow part 1 and part 2 of her doing this lap time in this van. She is, and go and check out other videos of her. She is amazing, especially the onboard lap in a Porsche when she's driving around this track, and she passes so many other cars. It's like she's in a video game. You know, you're in a game and the AI is set too slow for you, and you just can pass them like one car in every corner. That's what she was doing. Yeah, you're right, Alison. It was just a case of, you know, it was just a stupid downshift. I probably could have braked for maybe an extra second, stayed braking for maybe another second longer, and then downshifted to second gear, and I'd have been fine, in all probability. But if you get the downshift in the wrong place... So what are we looking at then? Are we going to do some different laps? Let's see if we can get this Lotus Exige Roadster in Lotus Black and Gold. I don't think it's going to have it on this, to be honest. Black we can get, but the Black Gold on this, we'd need probably... Do we have an Elise? Let's have a look at this one. There we go. Oh, this is the one. Black and gold with all the livery on it. But we do have the Lotus race cars. Double-decker car racing. Yeah, she took part in a lot of stuff, and she did races with Tiff Needell as well. So both of those people are, you know, both Tiff and her are both exceptional drivers. but anyone's going to be hard pushed to beat her. She won the Nurburgring 24-hour race twice, the only woman to ever have done so, and probably might, well, hopefully she won't be there to compete, but well, there's no change of color there. What Lotus are we doing? Let's have a. I'm interested to see this Roadster because I want to see if the fact that it's got no roof, that is not British Racing Green. Come on. I want to see if it makes it like you can really see it outside. F1 2020 is on sale. Yeah, I've noticed it on cdkeys.com. It's been, yeah, but no, at the moment I'm after there's a certain plane I'm after for what's it called? Microsoft Flight Sim. Couldn't get the word out there. Yeah, I'm after the PA28, so I've got my eyes on that first. F1 2020's. I already have F1 2019, so I don't know how much of an upgrade it would be, but yeah. Oh, Codemasters have sold out now, haven't they? Electronic Arts. So yeah, that's that gone. An Esprit Turbo. I don't think the Lotus Esprit is. Yeah. Hey, Jeffrey. Yep, all going okay-ish, I think. Yeah, I should have picked British Racing Green, but anyway. I'm sure there was a camera view in here where you could do this, but from inside the game. Does he switch his hands around? Yep, there you go. Got that animation, nice. So, here we are. We're in a convertible Lotus. Don't know how fast it's going to be, but... Ooh, okay. It's a little bit peppy. Nothing wrong with that. Traction off. Oh, I love the shifting lights. How cool are they? Oh, the overrun sound. Yeah, it didn't downshift to the gear I wanted. These car electronics, if they think the revs are too high, it won't downshift when you ask it to. So you know what? Because I have got no clue as to whether this car's downshifting when I'm asking it to or not, I'm gonna have to put the graphics on. At least till I get used to what the hell this car's supposed to be doing. See, I'm pressing for downshift and nothing's happening. Now it has, because the car's slowed down. It's all the electronics doing it, so it doesn't damage the engine. Oh, that was a bit late, Rusty. We still survived it though. I thought I'd braked way too late. Oh, bollocks. Had enough of this. Right, we're going to go into something that's got grip. I've done enough sliding around and losing grip for the day. Thank you very much. So let's do something which, well, I say it has grip, but it's got too much power as well. Where's Ferrari? Right, so Niki Lauda's car. This is the one that's famous for going around here. It's also the one he crashed in, I think, so. I have no idea, Jazz, about Codemasters IP. No idea. But I really don't care about Electronic Arts or... The only decent racing game I think that Codemasters has put out is Dirt Rally 2. F1 is okay. It's nothing. I mean, it follows all the rules, so it's kind of cool. It's not a purist sim in that sense. Dirt Rally is more that way inclined. It is more of a purist sim. And I think they did the original Dirt Rally because so many people were saying that Codemasters couldn't do a proper sim. And that was them saying, well, check this out. And they did a good job, Dirt Rally, but they messed up a lot of things. That the replay cameras were absolutely terrible. They were really bad, you know, totally arcade, everything. But they fixed that in Dirt Rally 2. Although the last time I played it, there was a lot of crappy replay cameras again, so I don't know if they unfixed something or what. Right, turn your volume down, guys. Nicky Lauda's Ferrari 312. Traction control doesn't even have it. Not available. Is it turbo on this? MG UK, yeah, right. Can't remember whether these are turboed. I guess I'll find out when I put my foot down, eh? Please don't kill me. When F1 sounded like an F1 car. Oh, it's... No! Rusty! Stop looking down at the... I was looking down at the gear again. Why? Why? Stop looking down. I don't know why it distracted me. I was thinking of something. I've got to think what I was thinking of now. I was barreling down that straight. Damn you, can't remember. It'll come to me. I was talking about when F1 sounded like F1, wasn't I? Whatever. Oh, I know what it was. I was looking at the revs on the heads-up display there, and I was about to comment that I don't think it had turbo. Right, so stop looking at the thing. I was also going to say how the steering wheel is so reactive to the bumps. A little more grip at the front would be nice. I'm just going to keep on going despite all the mess ups, because I've got a lot to get through. Jesus. Really? We're gonna do a bit of setup work. I keep thinking it's modern Formula One, and it really isn't. That should get things a bit more lively. Get some heat in those rear tyres. Oh man, where's the brakes? No. It's like I've got no brakes and I can't slow the car down. I'm just going to have to brake a lot harder, I think. Alright, let me show you what I'm used to, and then you might get an idea of why I think I can go around those corners quicker than what the car can actually do. Front tires are always cold in this game, Jazz, I don't know why. And yeah, front tire pressure is too high. As I said, there's loads of setup changes you can make, you know, and I haven't got time to sit through this and do this, because this isn't really about lapping in a Ferrari or lapping in. It's about the Sabine stuff. So I'm not going to sit here and do setup work on a Ferrari Formula One car. It doesn't make sense. So let's get something that I'm a bit more used to. I guess I have a certain expectation of how fast a certain car can take a corner, and that particular 1971, is it? Ferrari F1 doesn't quite match my expectations, so I have to adjust. And I haven't got time to, in the stream, I don't have time to make those adjustments and keep lapping and making those adjustments until I get it right. And also swapping from car to car to car, going from a road car to a race car and then an F1 then to a road car. It's hard to make those adjustments as well because your brain is wired for the last car you just did as well. So yes, the brakes were probably cold, but you know, it is what it is. You still have to make the best of what you have, so yeah, whatever. Don't care. So now we're gonna, hopefully, if I can get this thing round, we'll see what kind of lap time is actually possible around here. And today's Formula One cars are much quicker than this, but we'll use this for now. Michael Schumacher's 2004 Formula One car around the Nordschleife. I can do this so much better in VR. You can't even believe it. The difference in VR is amazing. What? steering wheel lock is a bit pants. In case you're wondering why you can't hear the engine, it's because of the automatic clutch. In the days when F1 cars sounded as they should. This is how a Formula 1 car should sound. I shifted up too much. What's going on today with me? I know I haven't eaten and I've got other issues going on which I don't want to talk about, but I shouldn't have to put myself through this. Come on. Oh, do that again. You messed up again, didn't you? All right, what's going on? Someone talk to me. In VR, I just do this. I guess it's because you're actually, when you're in VR, you're sort of there in the car. Here we go. I think we're going to run out of revs. Yep. Now you get an idea of the speed of a Formula 1 car compared to everything. Didn't I say the faster the car, the better I am? I don't know why, it just is. Doesn't mean I won't crash it though. Ah, told you. Cursed. I cursed it. Oh, now then, carousel, what do I do here? Formula One car through a carousel? Probably not a good idea. We'll stay at the top. Five minutes and 23. Ooh, I locked up the brakes. Okay, I was going too fast and then the brakes locked. So as you can see, I have no problems with the layout of the track. I know the track. Yeah, I just have problems with the cars on them. Except for this one. This one I can... Thing is, F1 cars, at least these ones, they're not difficult to drive. They're quite easy to drive. It's just that they're hard to drive at the limit and keep them there. That's the difference. I mean, these are brutes. So yeah, I could probably get in and drive this around Silverstone. No problem, but I wouldn't be coming anywhere near the times of the professional drivers. But driving the car, yeah, it's not a big issue. But putting it on that limit, that's where it separates the good and the great. I mean, look how fast this damn thing is. It's just crazy. The amount of grip. And now you think today's F1 cars are so much faster, more grip. It's crazy how quick. Look at this. That's nuts. And this is without DRS, it's without all of that electronic stuff, it's just a combustion engine. It's and driving this thing at that speed is quite an onslaught on your senses. I mean, your reactions have to be fast because everything's coming towards you at such a pace, such a speed. And if you don't know the Nordschleife track, it's not, you're gone. You're going to be into a wall. But yeah, I don't know. This is probably one of the fastest cars I can drive around this track. And I find it easier to drive this car than anything else. It must be down to the grip, I suppose. So it looks like speed isn't a problem. Knowing the track isn't the problem. It's just a question of finding that nice grip with a good setup you know. Anyway, so I think I'm going to probably end it, but I just want to get back to our girl, Sabine. Fact to be. Yeah. Let's speed that up. So, yes, Sabine Schmitz left us too soon, and really sad. I didn't know she was ill. I didn't know that she had anything. So it really came as a shock when I read it in the news. So I felt I had to do something, one of my sims, and I found this livery for the car, so yeah. All right, so we did mainly Sabine stuff. We did the van, we did the ring taxi, and we threw another couple of cars in there as well. So, yeah. Gonna miss you, Sabine, and we're not gonna see her like again, that's for sure. Okay, guys, that's gonna end it. I will see you, all being well. I will see you tomorrow for Elite Dangerous. And until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.